How committed are you to God? How does your commitment affect your children? How will it affect your grandchildren? Think about this. 8 out of 10 of the first colleges started in the United States were started with the express purpose of keep teaching people about God and how to serve God. Harvard, Yale, Princeton. Think about this. The rules of Harvard were that you were to seek God daily for wisdom in prayer, and so that it was prescribed in your schedule that you prayed every day, and you were to seek God for wisdom through His Word. That was part of your schedule as well. Harvard. Think about that. What happened? Do you realize the public school system in the United States was started in 1647 with the purpose of teaching children to study the Bible, and the Bible was the main curriculum? What happened? Think about this. You read Revelation chapter 1 and 2 and 3, and you read about a group of churches that are spiritually cool towards God, spiritually cold towards God, some of them. They were churches that had been around for about 20 and 30 years. What happened? Well, the Bible explains that if you understand the principle of 3 generations of following God. A man named Bruce Wilkinson explained this very clearly in a book that he wrote. It begins in Joshua chapter 24. Now, the story is the Jews were slaves in Egypt. God did a bunch of miracles. They were delivered out of bondage. They went through the promised land. God did miracles to provide for them. And they went through the wilderness, and God did miracles to provide for them. And now they're ready to go into the promised land. This is what Joshua says to the people. You need to stop serving your other gods, but as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And the people said, far be it from us that we should forsake the Lord to serve other gods. For the Lord our God, notice that it's personal, is He who brought us and our fathers up out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage, who did great signs in our sight and preserved us in all the way that we went and among all the people through whom we passed. We will serve the Lord, for He is our God. Verse 24, the people said, the Lord our God, we will serve Him, and His voice we will obey. You see, they had personally experienced God. They had personally known God, and so they were committed, highly committed to God. But you come over to where their kids, the second generation, they're dying, and now their kids are coming along. It says, so the people served the Lord all the days of Joshua and all the days of the elders who outlived Joshua, who had seen the great works God had done for Israel. It says these people had seen the works. It doesn't say these people had. They had not seen God do great things. They're not expressing their own personal faith in God. They're casual to God. And it really becomes clear in verse 10 because we read about their children who are cold towards God. Verse 10, it says, then all that generation had been gathered to their fathers, and another generation, this generation, arose after them, who did not know the Lord, nor the work which He had done for Israel. Then the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord, and they served the Baals. They forsook the Lord God of their fathers, who had brought them out of the land of Egypt. They followed other gods from among all the gods of the people who were around them. And they bowed down to them, and they provoked the Lord to anger. They forsook the Lord and served other gods. Where are you spiritually? Have you personally experienced God doing things in your life? Do you personally know God well? Are you fully committed to Him? What about your kids? Are they living off your faith instead of their own? Are they casual in their commitment to Him? What about their kids? Are they going to be cold towards God? Are they going to not know God personally? Are they going to walk away from God? We're told that 8 out of 10 of teenagers that are in our churches will walk away from God by the time they get out of college and not come back. What can we do about that? Well, First of all, we need to make sure that no matter what our parents were, we are fully committed to God. We're knowing Him and experiencing Him. Second, we need to be praying and working to see our kids experience God themselves so that they will have a wholehearted commitment to Him.